Trump's tariffs will not cause inflation. That is because the USA... Hello guys, my name is Joe and I talk everything about geopolitics and macroeconomics. And today we will dive deeper than any financial YouTuber will ever dare to go. Today we will explore why Trump tariffs will not cause inflation, at least not the inflation that we saw 8-9% a few years ago. That's not going to happen, and today we will explain why. But before we do that, let me ask you for a tiny little favor, just a tiny little favor. Make sure to smash that like button, make sure to smash that subscribe button, make sure to check out my blog. It is unique, amazing, original, and everything you ever wanted. So make sure to check it out. Also, yeah, that's it. Without any further delays, let's go. Guys, so we have seen the CPI numbers, the Consumer Price Index numbers, basically inflation numbers for June. It's always month later, you know, kind of like your paycheck. So the numbers for June come out, and it seems like we will not have the same inflation that we saw a couple of years ago. Actually, matter of fact, the inflation is slowing down, and we might see a deflationary period soon, recession period soon. So you would think that the Trump new policy, the tariffs, will actually cause inflation, and in theory it would cause inflation. Take for example a product. Your charger to your phone has broke down and you want to buy a new one. So it's a cheap electronics from China. You want to buy a new charger for your phone, and for example this charger cost $13 on Amazon. And we can assume that it is being shipped from China, and all of the cost that this product costs to make is $10. It costs $10 to make this charger. Now, let's say that Trump imposes a extreme tariffs on China, 50%. You would think that this charger will go up in price to at least, let's say, $17. But what we saw on the new report is that there is no immediate inflation, there is no huge spike in inflation. And as a matter of fact, this particular charger still costs $13. So why is that? Why is this happening? This brings us to the main point of our video. The reason why we see no inflation is because the United States' consumer is extremely weak. It's extremely weak, meaning that they cannot absorb the cost. So if the companies try to raise the prices, for example, like we had the example, if the charger would cost now $20, in this hypothetical scenario, the consumer would not buy it. The consumer is extremely weak and cannot absorb the price. We see drop of volume. All of the companies are reporting drop in volume if they increase prices. And so instead of that, they are not passing the cost on the consumer. And so this is a huge problem. This is a extreme sign of weakness in the overall economy. This is a bad sign because companies cannot increase the prices. This will mean that the companies that will report loss, the companies that will start losing money, will essentially start laying off people, and this will have a cascading effect. Usually during this period, the mom and pop shops go first because they cannot compete with the huge corporations. And so that is why the United States is being more and more corporate and more beige, because the mom and pops during all of these recessions are usually squeezed out. They are bankrupt and the corporations basically eat them up. And now even the corporations are struggling. Now even the corporations are having hard time passing on the price on the consumer. And so we can see a huge weakness in the overall economy. This is obviously a bad sign for United States, but it is also a bad sign for China because they make these products. They create these products, and if they cannot sell them, they will have oversupply of the products. As a matter of fact, there has been a new report in China where they talk about oversupply. They themselves talk about oversupply, so you can see that the global economy is interconnected, and we have a huge problem coming. We have a huge problem. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but this is obviously not funny, but it seems like that we are heading into a recession. Guys, listen up. Listen up. It is extremely important for you to listen right now. I have a huge announcement to make. One of our investigative journalists, Poppy Gloria Smoria, she has been able to secure interview with Bigfoot.
What a great time. What a fun time.
Real life-sized Bigfoot. So make sure to check out the video on my channel. It's going to be up soon. Also make sure to check out my blog. It is unique, amazing, and everything you ever wanted and dreamed about. So make sure to check out that. And also make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Check out the video here. Check out the video there and everywhere. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.